How did classic F1 races truly sound? Imagine standing trackside during a Formula One race in the 1970s or 80s. The roar of engines is deafening, a thunderous symphony that fills the air. Unlike today's quieter hybrid engines, these cars ran on naturally aspirated engines, V8, V10, and V12 configurations, that produced a raw, visceral sound. Each engine type had its own voice. V8 engines, common in the 1970s and 80s, made a sharp, metallic barking noise that could make your ears ring. V10 engines, popular in the 1990s and early 2000s, had a higher-pitched scream that seemed to pierce through the air 4 miles. V12 engines, though less common, offered a deep, smooth roar, almost like a musical note played by a powerful orchestra of metal and fire. The sound was not just about engine design. The exhaust systems, rev limits, and even the shape of the track all influenced what you heard. These engines could rev beyond 18,000 revolutions per minute, creating a high-pitched, ear-splitting noise that became a defining feature of the sport. Fans often say the sound of these engines is what made watching Grand Prix races so special. When cars accelerated out of corners, the engine pitch would rise, reaching a peak as they blasted down the straightaways. As drivers hit the brakes and slowed, the sound would drop suddenly, adding to the thrill. The Doppler effect made it even more exciting. The pitch would change as cars zoomed past, giving a sense of speed that you could almost feel in your chest. Standing close to the track, you could feel the vibrations in your bones from the engine's power. It was a physical experience that modern hybrid engines, which are much quieter, rarely replicate. In the pits and garages, the sounds were just as lively. Mechanics revving engines, the crackling pops from exhausts, and the sudden burst of noise when a car left the pit lane all added to the chaos and excitement. During flybys on the main straight, the sound of multiple engines at full throttle created a wall of noise that defined what it meant to watch a Grand Prix in the old days. Today, these sounds are preserved through high-quality recordings, stereo and binaural recordings, that aim to recreate the live experience. These recordings capture not just the engines but also the ambient noises, tire squeal, crowd cheers, and announcers, helping fans relive those legendary moments. For many, hearing these sounds is a way to connect with the sport's history. It's a reminder of an era when racing was a true symphony of mechanical power and adrenaline. So, the real sound of classic Formula One races was a high-revving, naturally aspirated engine orchestra that still echoes in the memories of fans and in recordings that keep the spirit of those roaring days alive.